You know, if the comrade is punching me, if the comrade is punching me, you know, he's punching me. Una dey see now. I don't want it to be a catch weight contest. Your Excellency, comrade, as brief as we can possibly be. Short man, short speech. Let me start by again conveying my condolences to the wife of my departed younger brother. 2 weeks before this incident, I met a gentleman who is familiar with both of us, and I said, I hope Arase is paying his personal allowance to the wife, because the wife was always by his side. And because they have more or less the same height, I told Arase, your wife has a rank higher than yours, so she can't be doing labor to Nigeria free of charge. And I hope this IG, your wife is getting payment too. So Arase was a man who had the gift of height, vertically and horizontally, everything I lacked he had. And yet, when it matters, Arase will listen. And he did listen. Even when I was in very difficult political environment, Arase was there as a true impartial police officer. I'm not sure he will have agreed, but I don't think he will mind. Our late past president, President Muhammad Buhari, said to me a couple of times, of all the IGs he has had to work with, no apologies, because he said so. He said, IG Arase was the most outstanding. Let me also reveal, because I'm a Catholic, we are encouraged to do confession. When we were to constitute the campaign council for President Buhari's campaign organization, when I was national chairman of APC, we put Arase's name as the chief security advisor to the campaign. And I was so happy to call him when somebody talked about his being principled. That is an understatement. I said, sir, I have good news. So what is it? I said, when you come. And then he insisted. I said, you know, if you are as short as I am and he's as tall as he is, even if he's retired, you will do well to be obedient. So I said, sir, the president wants you to be our campaign, chief security officer to our campaign. So sorry, Adams, I will not be able to do that kind of role. I think it takes a level of courage and principle to say no to a sitting president. It takes a lot of conviction. The other is that, you know, when we give our chief a name, we should bear certain things in mind. Solomon really exhibited the wisdom of Solomon. If you remember the circumstances under which he was appointed IG, President Jonathan had lost election, or he conceded the defeat, for which he will always be remembered and appreciated. And then he had reasons to fire the then IG and named Arase as the IG. Just a week to another general election. And you know what the election system can be in Nigeria? And Arase deployed the wisdom of Solomon to conduct the last segment of the election, which involved governors and House of Assembly. And he did so admirably, that neither of the parties had cause to complain that Arase was biased. I mean, Madam, I used to call you his PA. If Arase live longer, he can't be IG again. But I do understand that you were not just a wife, you were truly, truly very close, loving and caring wife who stand by the husband. There is nothing we are going to say that will reduce that burden, but you have to appreciate, like somebody said, we are encouraged as believers, as Christians, that we should do more as if this is the last. If we have all testified and we are told that the voice of men is the voice of God, he is not here to arrest us. So if we say whatever we have said, we said so out of our conviction. I'm sure God Almighty, who created him and who has decided to take him at this time, painful as it is, we must have some consolation that in paradise he will have enough space to accommodate his height. Vertically and horizontally, he was well gifted. He will be resting, preparing for us to arrive so that he can protect us even there. May gentle soul rest in peace, and may the good Lord grant you the fortitude to live with the reality that whosoever shall be born shall die one day. This is the day God is choosing, and it's not up to us, even in the Senate, to take a vote on it. If we were to take a vote, Babangida know what the vote would have been. Those in favor that he should stay, those in favor that he will go. I'm sure we will vote that he should stay, and the eyes will have it. But we have not been overruled. But you will be proud to say, my husband was Solomon Arase, and your children be even more proud to say, I am the son and daughter of a former IG who made friends across all the divide, including militants like us. When I was president of the NSC, I was arrested by police several times, but Arase, when I meet him, he will always be smiling as if he's not behind the tear gas that were thrown the day before. He was a great man, may he become even greater hereafter. Thank you very much.
You overran, comrade, you overran, but you gave very valuable insights into the human being we are celebrating this evening. Thank you very much, Comrade Adams Oshiomhole. Also, at least the tear gas that you heard at that time didn't cause substantial damage. Otherwise,